9 games of hoops on a Wednesday night. The Knicks get a victory. Got to talk about the Knicks when I can. OKC continues to play amazing. And Charlotte, very, very disappointing loss. We'll get into it all. My name is Shlomo Stark.
My name is Levi Jacob.
And this is the daily basketball recap in 15 minutes or less. Levi, make this a short because today this is for my mom. This is an ideal. This was probably 90% of what my mom wants out of a night of basketball. Because you have a Knicks win and a Denny Avdia triple-double when Portland lost by 1. All my mom cares about is the Knicks and Denny Avdia. And she probably cares about Denny Avdia a little bit more than the Knicks if she's honest with herself, because she likes Jews more than the Knicks. I think I like the Knicks a little more than Denny Avdia, which is my own religious identity. We're not going to get into that. My point is game of the day was a tie between Knicks Dallas and Chicago Portland. I think Knicks Dallas it was cooler teams, so we got to go with them. And also the Cooper Flag thing is not great.
Well, also the way it ended. The way Knicks Dallas ended.
It ended with the Knicks winning, so what's not great about that?
It was a pretty controversial call.
Why don't you talk about that, Levi? You give the recap. I'll let you give a shot. I don't want to. That's what the take is. Wait, on the non-Knicks fans, you make the call. Go. Recap the game for me.
The whole game.
Step out of your comfort zone. Recap the Knicks game. Go.
Dude, I don't even have the stats in front of me. The point is,
no, not
this
the
is the most
stat.
important
Not
point.
The stat. Describe what happened that was controversial.
Landry Shamet, Timothy Landry Chalamet. All right, famously of the New York Knicks. Thank you.
That's funny.
I haven't even heard that one before. That was just my brain.
Yeah. Way to go.
Was playing defense on Brandon Williams, who was having a little bit of a rough game. I'm a big Brandon Williams guy, but he was having a hard time this game. Knicks playing good defense. He was a little bit trailing him on defense, but Brandon Williams was trying to cut across the middle into the paint to make a layup. It seems as though Landry Shamet bumped him a little bit on defense. The question is, did Brandon Williams try to stop to make a jump? He moved his way around him. It was a little bit of a sweep with his left arm around Landry Shamet. They called it an offensive foul. But on his way down, Brandon Williams made this insane layup. You can go back and you can watch it. All the different angles, honestly, show me different things. I don't know how to feel about this call. I think that the Knicks did win this game, honestly. But there's a lot of people saying otherwise on the internet right now. That's all I'm saying.
You want to know when I watched the game? I was like, oh, charge. Great call, ref. Let's move on.
He bumps him. He bumps him.
Yeah, I'm saying charge block. It happens. Like, you got to make it a great call, ref.
I want to see.
Not controversial at all to me.
This is the one time.
Call, maybe a close call. Not controversial.
This is the one time I want to see the post game report. I never want to see those things. I think those things are so useless. I'm just I'm interested genuinely because to me it was it's just a weird thing. That's all.
But want to hear my take?
Yeah.
Was that the play of Shamet's career? Was he ever in a more? Was there ever a more significant? Like I can't think of any Landry Shamet buzzer beaters. I can't think of any. Was that the single best play of his career, drawing the charge with 0.7 seconds left on a Wednesday night in Dallas?
Genuinely, it really may have been.
You have to listen. It definitely cracks the top 5. I have to just go through the books to go through go through film. Sorry, to get through the Landry Shamet highlight reels. But that's gotta be up there. One thing I'll say is Jalen Brunson came back from injury, and I feel like it rarely happens where someone comes back from injury and just is on fire right away. Usually it takes a game or two. Didn't take a game or two. 28 points, 11-23 shooting, by far the most shots in the team. Led the team in minutes besides Bridges, who's Iron Man. This was awesome.
Yeah,
it's really nice having Bridges who played every game.
Yes. Bridges is one of those players where I'm maybe I agree. Meaning availability is the best ability, right? But sometimes I just feel like I don't feel him as much out there. This season, he's more consistent.
He could be better. No, he could be a better player. I'm just saying, in this world where every night someone's out, you will not have a night in the NBA, and now that we're following this very closely, you can see it. There's not a single night where every player has just every player playing. And I'm not talking about the Tatums and Lillards or like the
Yeah,
long
yeah,
term of
yeah.
like Wemby being out. I'm talking about like someone is sitting out that night. It
In
just
injury
doesn't happen.
reports are longer. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
It just doesn't happen. All right, next, Chicago beats Portland on Vucevic's buzzer-beating three to give the Bulls a 122 to 121 win over the Portland Blazers. The Blazers, I said this last podcast, desperately need a coach who is not facing prison time. Uh, I don't think Thiago's been a good coach. If you remember in all the previous podcasts, I had no idea he was even the coach. I just thought he was the guy that was posterized by LeBron. Maybe the guy who's most famous for getting dunked on should not be your coach. Is that a crazy take? Even though that's a wrong take because Ty Lue is most famous for getting nailed by Allen Iverson. I think he's an excellent coach, although if you look at the Clippers now, maybe I'm not wrong. Um, Vucevic finished with 27 points. Denny Avdia, our guy, 32, 11, and 11, 11 of 22 shooting, 7 of 12 from the free throw line. Hits just one more of those, goes to overtime. Two more, they win the game. Even though I know that's not how it works because I don't know that. Okay, no, we don't need to hear that. Jerry Grant led in scoring though with 33 points, and Donovan Clingan. Did you see the stat? 17 points and 21 rebounds. That
I
is
saw
a
this because he's on my
lot of
fantasy team.
rebounds.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
On your fantasy team, great pickup. See a pickup or you drafted him?
I drafted him.
Wow, went in the draft. Good job, Donovan Clingan. That's Donovan Clingan's top five highlight is making your team in the draft. That's his top five career highlight. Way to go, Donovan. Next, Denver. You know what? I don't even want to talk about Denver. Miami beats Golden State 110 to 96. I spoke about Golden State's schedule a couple weeks back. Steve Kerr now addressed it and said this is the hardest schedule he's ever seen, and he's seen a lot because he's been playing since the 90s and coaching and broadcasting. But Miami beats Golden State. Bam Adebayo came back. Uh,
He looked good. Yeah.
Powell scores 25. Bam scored 20. Golden State, no Steph Curry. This just happened. Is Steph Curry hurt? No. He just people don't play.
Yeah,
Um,
I wonder
like it's
if
just
the
a hard
NBA,
schedule. He took a night off. What'd you say?
but I wonder if the NBA kind of gave them a layup with this, as far as they've scheduled it this way so that the end of the season is a little bit easier for them, so they can go into the playoffs more fresh legs.
I don't think they see it that way. Maybe you're right. Good job, Miami, for a 9-6 record with a team that's not actually good. Next, this probably would have been game of the day if like there were any close games. It's Houston beat Cleveland 114 to 104. This Houston team is legit. Remember, they're 10-3 with one of those losses being a double overtime loss to Oklahoma City the first game of the season. Like they are really right there with anybody. They beat the Cavs, kind of destroyed the Cavs a little bit. Um,
All of their contributing players, but they also all the role players are really really playing very consistently. Like Steven
yeah,
Adams is putting up crazy rebounding stats. Reed Shepard is hitting shots at a really great clip, especially 3-pointers. Like
Aaron
they've all been
Holiday,
contributing.
18 points on 5 of 7 shooting. Here's my question for you about the Rockets. Do you think, given that they're 10-3, they should try to make one more move in like a Fred Van Fleet and some picks and make their team even better? Or like, you know what? Fred Van Fleet will come back next season, will be even better. Like, let's run it back with these guys.
So my answer to that is I think yes. I don't know what you can get back for Fred VanVleet, but if you can get a not Tyrese Halliburton, I'm saying Tyrese Halliburton style point guard of a guy who's a connector, which is what Fred VanVleet also, by the way, very effectively does. I think it's so worth it. Who's a person who's more you know, more versatile
All right.
defensively, even
You heard it, Daryl. Listen to Levy. You know Daryl,
he's
Daryl
not there
Morey, he's
anymore.
the GM. Oh no,
He's
he's
not
the
there
GM of
anymore.
the Sixers.
Yeah.
Who's the GM of the Rockets now? We don't even know. A
Um,
non-known name.
I think it's Robert something. I don't remember.
Rahab. Listen to
Big Rob.
Levy. All right. We know it's not Nico. Next, Toronto beats the Sixers 121 to 112. It's time to talk about Toronto, Levy. They have a record of 10-5 after 15 games. I cannot believe it. The Raptors have a better record than the Knicks. The Knicks are 9-5. The Raptors are 10-5. They win their fifth straight. Barrett played well. Ingram played well. Poto played well. Barnes played well. Quickly played well. This is a
I'm
team.
telling you, yeah. What do we say? They're 10-1 in the last 11, right? Something like that. They're
This team. Oh, sorry. You go.
no. This is what I was saying yesterday. Is I just feel like you're saying, like I'm not in love with this team. I don't really like the Raptors that much, honestly. That being said, in an East that is this like spread, I just feel like they could get the right matchups and just make some noise being like that annoying team that's physical or something, you know?
Did I already make the call that this team is like the Denver team with like J.R. Smith and Andre Iguodala? Or did I make that about a different team?
No. I think that was a different team, but I think that you're right. Oh,
It's
maybe
very
I don't
like
remember.
that of
Yeah.
like, I don't think there's going to be an all-star in this team, and they could have like the second or third best record in the East.
Jared Smith wasn't on that team. That was earlier. But you're talking about the Danilo Gallinari, Andre Iguodala, that team.
J.R. Smith wasn't there.
No, he's there earlier with Melo.
Ty Lawson, Danilo Gallinari. That's the name of five. Ty Lawson, Danilo Gallinari, JaVale McGee, Andre Iguodala, and Andre Miller. It was not J.R. Smith. You're right. It was Andre Miller. How am I remembering this? Let's see if you know.
No
I
idea.
have a crazy memory. First of all, just for the fun fact for the listeners, I am remembering the
The Knicks
starting
trade.
lineup in 2K when you in like 2K12. So like while it was loading, you could see the starting lineups, and I loved that team, so I'd play with them. So I'm right now going back to like my living room where I grew up and looking at my Xbox and then seeing the starting five. Oh, and we forgot to mention Kenneth Faried.
Yeah, dude, big Kenneth Free
An
guy.
animal.
Actually,
Wait, we said five people. It's Lawson, Miller, Iggy, Gallinari, McGee. Oh, and I guess it was six.
I think Wilson Chandler was also there because he got traded the
Wilson
Knicks trade.
Chandler was there. Okay.
Fun
Next.
team.
Next. I kind of want to just combine these three and I'll let you pick which one you want to talk about. OKC beats Sacramento 113 to 99. Jokic beats the Pelicans. Sorry, Nuggets beat the Pelicans 125 to 118. Jokic just had another triple double, so I just had to like mention that. It was literally like 28, 11, and 12. I don't even know how he's doing at this point. And Minnesota beats Washington 120 to 109. I actually, before we talk about those two games, I skipped Indiana beating Charlotte 127 to 118. Charlotte is in trouble, but I guess I'm kind of leaving it to the Miller injury. But you cannot lose, you meaning any team. No team should lose to the Pacers, Wizards, Nets, or Pelicans unless they're the Pacers, Wizards, Nets, or Pelicans.
Yeah,
That's really bad for Charlotte.
the Pacers are different though in my eyes, just because that Rick Carlisle system that we saw last year is such a like, it's always has a puncher's chance. There's always a chance that they're going to win a game. It's so hard to fight it off because it's like a bunch of piranhas. Like, I don't know. I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, like
Yeah,
it's
no, they always they're 2-13, but you're right, they're scary.
um the game I want to pick. I
Did
think
you realize that I made fun of you a little bit now or no?
which one?
You didn't realize. I don't think you were listening to me. I was
Maybe
like,
not.
they're 2-13, but I guess they're a little scary. Like nothing is scary about 2-13.
No, no,
That was a bit. Anyway, we
I
gotta
get it.
go. So we gotta finish up. So what are we?
We're talking about the Timberwolves.
You want to talk about Timberwolves? Go ahead. Give
Yeah,
your take, and then I gotta go,
I'm
or
doubling
we
down on
gotta go. We
yesterday's.
gotta
I'm
wrap
doubling
up.
down on yesterday's
We're,
take. I don't
why don't we
like.
talk about Anthony Edwards?
No, no,
Was that your take?
we can talk about Anthony Edwards. Like this Timberwolves team is not. I don't think that they're good. I don't think they're good.
Even against Washington,
It's Washington. They're one in something, aren't they?
they are 1-13.
Yeah. This
And their
shouldn't be
one win was,
close.
I think, against the Nets. I don't remember. Maybe the Nets beat them.
This shouldn't be close. This is. I don't think this team is good. They lost too many
Was it
pieces.
close? They won by 11.
That's closer than it should be. It's closer than it should be. This is. You're talking about a team that went to the Western Conference Finals last year. This has got to
Yeah.
be. This
Listen,
has got
they're
to be
10 and
something else.
5. I'm not too worried. That was the daily basketball recap in 15 minutes less. I want to thank you, Levy, for co-hosting, for producing, for I was tardy today, for not being mean to me about that. I want to thank you, Max, for sponsoring the pod. Thank you, Max. Everyone should go hear Mac at the Hebrew University where he speaks to students. I want to thank you, Max, for producing. And I want to thank you for listening. See you around.